Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, double honors to apostles and elders out there in Great Millstone in New York, the main camp, teaching this truth day in, day out, in the faith, in the ministry, and honors to the Akim on the highways and byways, pushing the truth in the faith, in the ministry. Shalom to them, praying, being hopefully elect. Just the brother Shaquat Gabar from the GMS Charlotte camp coming at you with another lesson. And the topic I want to get into today is about prophecy, man. Because you're starting to see all these prophecies come to pass that the Lord set up upon on this earth, man. Mainly coming to pass upon in America, man. From what you people don't know, the Most High, God, who the world really called God, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world really called Jesus Christ, are coming back, man. They're coming back to rule on this earth and take out these so-called white people, which are the biblical Edomites. And they're going to raise up the elect of the nation of Israel, which consider you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Lord is coming back to redeem them. But before he come back to redeem His elect of Israel, he got His words of prophecies and different events that's gonna take place here in America and all over the world, man. Different parts and all over the world. Mainly, you got these prophecies coming to pass about, World War III. RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. Like I say, on the children of Israel, the elect waking up. You're starting to see these nations, going at each other. You're starting to see the prophecies of America, which is known as Babylon in the scriptures, man. Starting to, see these nations come up and rise against America, man. Mainly Russia, Iran, North Korea. Lately in the news, you're starting to see America putting sanctions after sanctions on these heathen nations, man. The other nations like North Korea, Iran, and Russia, even Venezuela, man. And all these sanctions is doing to these nations that they put these sanctions on. All they doing is further declining their economy, man. You're starting to see about how China having trade wars against America, and most of the products that America got over here in the States, most of the products come from China, man. All the electronics products, mainly anything, man. The toys, the game systems. Like I say, the phones, most of the stuff that are here sold over here in America in your local stores like Walmart, Lowe's, Target, Sears, or any place that got that managed store business, man. Most of the products come from parts of China and parts of from the Middle East, man, or from Japan. America is more like a consumer, man. It's more like a business state, man, a business country, man. They more import than export, man. They bring in a lot of stuff, man, from these different countries. That's how these countries make its, money off America's system, man. The way that America, conduct itself. So, once the economy, crashes from these other countries not taking in, taking American dollar no more. You just not had Russia dumping the American dollar to go against America since, America want to, institute sanctions against Russia. They come to the conclusion that they're going to do away with the American dollar, man. So it's a lot of things that's going on, man, that the majority of these people out here in the world is not taking heed to, man. But only the man of the Lord, the elect, man, is going to take heed and be delivered, man, because the Lord is only dealing with 144,000, 1/3 of the nation of Israel, like I say, which consider you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. He's not dealing with the whole world, man. He's not dealing with the so-called white man. He's not dealing with the Arabs. He's not dealing with the Chinese, the Japanese. Only way that these other nations, that can be delivered if they bloodline go back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent, man. That's the only way. That which make them a confusion of faces, man. Cause this word is not all about, just the Negro, Latinos, and Native American. If although the Lord chose Israel, but you got to understand that the Lord spread us out throughout the whole world, man, for disobedience, man, for breaking his law, statute, commandments. So he sent his nation amongst all nations, man. His chosen nation amongst all the heathen nation. And so you're going to have so-called white people, so-called Chinese, so-called Africans, so-called Arabs, that might look like that. But most of it, for the main part, you got some of them nations over there, their bloodline go back to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. So mostly, out of anything, this word is only for the elect, man, the spiritual, man. The Lord look at you look at the spiritual man, the inner man. If your spirit can connect with the true understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the way the scriptures really broken down, most chancely and most likely, man, you be part of the elect, or you're an Israelite, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the scriptures about how these prophecies are taking place, man. This is second Esdras. This is second Esdras 9:1. And he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I had told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So the Lord telling Esdras and we the prophets, coming back, the day is out there proclaiming his word, man. We should be in the same mindset as Esdras was, man. And the Lord told him to measure the time diligently, that he got set up, man. And what is the time, man? The time of the destruction and the end of America, the time of the Lord raising his men back up, his nation, the nation of Israel back up, the time that a prophecy coming to pass when they're going to institute this RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. When measuring the time of the different chaos and bad times that's going to take place here in America, man. The judgment, basically, man, that's going to take place, and what's going to bring America down, man. And continue on verse 3. Therefore, when they shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and that's what you have right now, man. You got a lot of earthquakes in diverse places, man. You know, I had an earthquake here in America, I think like a couple of weeks ago, man. Over there, somewhere like I think like in the Midwest somewhere over there, man. I'm not, not Pacific, but I know there's been earthquakes, all over, man. You got uproars of the people. You got, them jakes down there in Venezuela, which go back to the tribe of Asher. They got uproars over there amongst their government. Amongst the president over there, because, man, they in famine. They have economies crashing. You got uproars of the people over there in the Middle East, uproars of the people here in America. The Trump supporter against the anti-Trump supporter. You got you're gonna have race wars taking place, man. You so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American fighting against, the so-called the whites, the Edomites, you know, against the Chinese, the Japanese. You know, you gonna just have uproar of the people because, you know, you got, like I say, because you got the economy, you know, crashing. You got famine of food and all different type of unrighteous decrees, man, that are taking place here in America and throughout all the world, man. You got a lot of these countries divided against each other, man. The citizens fighting against the government, man. Verse 4, 2nd Esdras 9 and 4. Then shall thou well understand that the Most High speak of those things from the day that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So ever since the beginning, man, the Lord Yahweh set it up that America was going to be destroyed, and he was going to have his people slave in captivity in the last days under their enemies, so he can send his son back, Yahweh Shai, to redeem them, man, and issue in their kingdom, man. The kingdom of Yasharallah, man, Israel, man, or you so-called Negroes or Latino Native Americans. The Most High always had it set up for that, man. Ever since the beginning, man. You know, the Lord, you know, is a real power, man. A power that set everything in order, man, in decent and in righteousness, man. For verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is manifest. So the Most High, you know, he's gonna manifest his word, man. And we starting to see that now, man, with the different events that's taking place, man. The Lord say it's gonna be, like I say, uproar of the people. He said he's gonna have the true prophets out there breaking down the words, pushing his truth to bring Israel back unto their powers. And it's starting off with the apostles of great millstone, man, the apostles and the elders and the brothers out there, man. You know, the Lord, you know, is doing big things right now. And that majority of the world, which is the 2/3 of Israel and these other nations, man, they can't even see, man. They don't even see that America is about to enter into World War III with these other nations. And don't even know that the Lord's going to set up America to be destroyed, man. Don't even know that majority of the world don't even know that the Lord Yahweh Shai is a dark-skinned man. Don't even know that the Lord only cares for the nation of Israel, which is the Negro, Latino, Native Americans. You know, they don't care about that, man. They don't want to. They just want to sit here and fulfill their lust, man. Walk after the imagination, the vain imagination of their heart, man, of their mind, man. Thinking that America gonna keep going on forever, man. They don't even know that America's dollar and financial system is crumbling, man. The people out here, you know, they just walk around in darkness and blindness, man. Not taking heed to what the Lord said and what the Lord got set up, man.